All right, Edward Pevos, M Live, and we're here with, you know this girl, American Idol, local Detroit artist, Jena Irene Asciutto, and you are coming out with a new album, so we had to catch up with you. Your first album, you came out with your EP last year, and now it's the full album. Comes out in 2 days, so I listened to it, and we were just talking behind the scenes. This is kind of a hardcore album. You wrote all the songs, and you know, what do you want people to know when they're listening to the songs on your album?
I guess the one thing I want people to take away from it, I mean, there's a lot of different perspectives with how each song is written. I mean, a lot of the topics can be taken very differently depending on how you look at it. So a lot of ambiguous topics, but the one constant thing I just want people to take away from it is that it's all me, and it's very bare and very truthful. And it's just the story of a girl turning into a woman, I guess.
There you go, and that's you. And I listened to the album, and I was telling you a few times before we started recording, and the first thing I thought of with the songwriting was it has a little bit of Alanis Morissette in you, and I just thought that, you know, it's hardcore, and you know, kind of like a woman that doesn't take BS. That's how I kind of interpreted that. I don't know if other people have mentioned that.
A lot of the songwriting that was done on the album was a result of me being very pissed off, or discovering a new part of myself that maybe somebody didn't agree with, or someone didn't accept, and I think that's when I get the most inspired, and when I need to like get something out into a song rather than just trying to fish for ideas. It comes more naturally when I get inspired by personal events that happen.
What is there a song that's going to be the first single coming off the album?
When it's released?
Yeah.
We're in between a few songs right now, and I don't want to like.
Oh, you're debating.
Yeah, we're in the debating stage, but I have my favorite. I just don't know if that's going to be the first single off the album.
All right, I have like 3 favorites, but when I first heard it in concert, and it's on the album, "White Girl Wasted" has always been my favorite song of yours. And it's just a fun song. It's kind of like got a little No Doubt in it, kind of like that type of style. Because some of your songs in the album, you got a little hardcore, there's some ballads, but this one's like just fun.
Yeah, there's it's definitely near the end of the album. I don't know if you like noticed this, but like the first half of the album is very somber and melancholy and kind of like self-reflective, I think, and then it kind of turns into a more I don't give a fuck and
can't bleep that, folks.
self-acceptance kind of thing, you know what I mean? And the White Girl Wasted is definitely more on the self-acceptance half. So that's why I kind of like want it to be taken as a concept album, because there's a whole shift in my mood.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to listen to it again and kind of follow that along a little bit, because I kind of skip a little bit when I go through it. Because
okay.
Innocence is one of my other favorites, and that's towards the beginning, and that was also on your EP. That was a good song. So
Thank you.
This is really cool. So you're going to be performing at places locally. Look for that. I'll make sure I announce those. You're going to be, oh my gosh. What have you, okay, real quick, just what have you been up to? Like, have you been at any concerts around town? What do you do besides, your album? What have you been doing?
I actually just went to a few new venues and a new festival. I've never really been to a music festival before.
What? There's so many in the area.
Until Monday, I went to Movement.
Okay.
And I only went for 1 day. I don't think I could do 3 days. Like,
it's a lot.
All the techno.
All the dancing
fans.
and moving.
Yeah, it's definitely a workout. But it's a community that I've never really gotten to know before. So it was a cool discovery moment for me, because I'm always discovering new things in Detroit. There's no set like music scene in Detroit. It's very diverse. So
yeah.
I love staying here and learning. And then also I went to the L Club a month ago, and I saw FKJ, and he's a French producer. And I love that venue now, so I'm definitely gonna go back and always.
There's so many new places to discover. It's so cool. All right, very cool. So we'll look for the new album. We're gonna It's coming out in a couple days. June 2nd, we'll look for you in concert. And Paramore, by the way, they're coming later this year. I know you'll probably be there.
I've been listening to their new album. Have you listened to it?
I haven't.
Oh my god, dude.
But listen to your new album first.
Well, that's good. That's good.
All right, Jena Irene Asciutto. We'll look for the new album. I'll make sure I link it, and everything too, and all the good stuff. And that's it. So I'm Edward Pevos for MLive.